Well, let's hope that Saina can follow those words of advice from Prakash. The phones are ringing and my producers tell me we've got a next caller as well from Delhi again. Sanjeev, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Sanjeev, what's your question for our panel?
Yes, Sanjeev Singh, Prakash, very good evening. And please, just we are praying for Saina. She must win this game. And just as we feel, I don't have much idea, but just from her, playing, I think she's feeling little bit nervous. I think so. Just what is the solution? Because she should not break its nerve actually, and it's totally nerve game actually. I don't know. Really, my name is Sanjeev Singh. Just I'm praying, not me. We are all praying for her. Anyhow, my request.
Right, Sanjeev, we've got your message. You're clearly saying that Saina will need to cope with the nerves out there. She did seem to have that against Xin Wang, but like Prakash mentioned at the top of the show, Xin Wang is an opponent she's beaten twice, so hopefully she can take confidence in that. Let me get Shika into this now. Shika, as an athlete, when you know you've played a certain opponent before, when you are going to play the next on court, do you rewind back to those images of the last win that happened? Because in this case, Saina beat Xin Wang in China. And the whole home support was there for the Chinese opponent. She got the better of her in a tight game there, 21-17, 2020.
Yeah, you are going to want to remember those feelings and those images. I've often kept a little montage book of pictures, and I've had some coaches make some actually great shots, where I've hit against those players, and just to really feel the exact moment again, and actually, you start remembering what you felt like. You remember your strategy right then and there, and suddenly, all you think about is, and all you feel about is the exact tactic and what works, and suddenly you're there again just by looking at the pictures and knowing what to do.
Well, Saina knows she needs to look back, but let's not forget that Xin Wang too will look at the mistakes she made against Saina there. Yes, Nali.
I have a question for Prakash, which is that yesterday, along with you were talking about the tactics, she was also a little bit slow, it seemed to me, in terms of a net play. Is that something you felt as well, and how should she counter that?
Yeah, she didn't get her length right. She was definitely slower. You're exactly right. Both at the net and when she was pushed back, a lot of times she got caught. And when you don't contact the shuttle at the highest point, your chances of playing a stroke gets reduced. So Yan was on top most of the time. So I think it's very crucial for Saina to get the right length right from the beginning. And Wembley is a place where a lot of drift is there. And my advice to her would be, in case she wins the toss, to play against the wind. Indians, since we concentrate more on our stroke play, are always comfortable playing against the wind. So if she wins the toss, I would want her to choose the side and not serve and win the first game. I think that will make a big difference.
Well, indeed, the first game will be a huge factor. If Saina can get that first game lead, then there will be more of a chance for her to make it to the podium. We've got our next caller from Siliguri now. We've got Sagnik joining us. Please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I have a question for Prakash Parukan. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, do you think that Saina today has to be much more aggressive than what she was in her last game?
Yeah, you have to be aggressive, but she has to wait for the right opportunities, like I mentioned earlier in the program. You just can't keep hitting, from all over. Just because the Chinese play, that kind of a game, that is not our style, that is not our strength. So, I would want her to create the right opportunities and wait for the right strokes and then only finish the rally.